Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Keikami and today we're going to be actually not continuing our playthrough of A Realm Reborn. Today, since I'm out of town, I wanted to do something a little bit special. We did pick up the Black Mage a while ago, and what I wanted to do was kind of go through and actually level it up. I know we picked it up during one of our kind of towards the end of one of our Let's Play episodes. So I thought it'd be fun to level it up and see how far we can get today. So with that, I think I'm going to run some of the intro quests so you can kind of get the whole history from level 1 up to, I think, where we are now. I think, is this the level 10? This is the level 5 quest. Okay, so we didn't get too far. So we're going to get this started. And I am rambling. So let's go ahead. Let's switch to our Black Mage. I did grab this outfit as something to kind of wear in the meantime. Let's see what we can do. 3, 2, 1. Let's exit this room. So actually, I think before we do this, we are going to start with the other footage. So I'll let you guys watch that while I start making my way over to the Thaumaturge Guild. Enjoy! I'm actually kind of excited to make a Thaumaturge. Let's check out this this class, or this job. Welcome to the Thaumaturge's Guild. It is fate that has guided your steps here, friend. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught. Primal magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize this moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions. Let's do it. Yes, there truly was no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you of thaumaturgy's beginnings. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient Beladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nal Thrall, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites. The arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we now know as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Dwemoners employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzaneth Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. Hey, we found a tomb to Thrall. Remember that? We found like a whole statue. I think it was an episode or 2 ago. I want to say we found that whole entire thing. I wonder if it's related to this to the Thaumaturge Guild. It probably is. What say you then, adventurer? Would you plumb the abysmal depths of thaumaturgy to let our learned sages guide your descent? Ah, but before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Let's do it. Well, adventurer, will you join our guild, or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? Let's do it. Accept. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental thaumaturgical principle. All 108 of them. Ugh. Well, that's going to be a long day. Or at least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Whew. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. The eldest, okay. Master Coco. Kokobi? Kokobi Go, I believe. Coco by Go? How about Coco by Go? Coco by, okay, Coco by Go. Alright, let's do this. Let's go talk to Coco by Go. By Go. Dun dun dun. I don't want to walk in the middle of there. Do not take your eyes off your victim. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1. Who? What? Oh, false teeth. Miss, did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at that expectant face. Coco by Go. This lady is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, Prelate Yayaki. Prelati Yayaki. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites of the virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our names straight seems ever beyond her grasp. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. I agree, that is kind of funny. My apologies, my dear. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling, Kokobuki, with whom you should speak. What's this? What's this? Val has led to us a new aspirant? Kokobuki! Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturge Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolescence? The Thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate, oh my goodness, all manner of adversaries. This is getting to be a tongue twister here, sorry. Open your mind to our sorceress teachings, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge head first into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets, for advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Are we prepared to leap into the abyss? Yes, we are. A confident response. Your name, if you will? Very well, Keikami. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. My first gift to you shall be an addition to your hunting log. The names of such enemies that will prove suitable to your training as a thaumaturge. The second and third gifts are the scepter and shield, instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Sweet. Did you believe your initiation over? My dear disciple, we have only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand and I will set you forth upon the first trial. Let's do it. So, and we will be off. The scepter well complements the avid desire for destructive power within, written upon your features. Now we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, star mammoths, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorceress might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Okay. Let's see what fire does. Fire! Okay, we got that one. Let's get the hornet. You have satisfied the look of a mage who has utterly vanquished her foes. Keikami, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturge. Yay! The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Aether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will also swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. Oh. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more. I think he's singing. Alright. We can do our next quest. We are at level 5, so we will do that. He wishes to draw us further into the abyss of thaumaturgy's secrets. Let's do it. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobigo's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Okay. Alright. We need to speak to Kokobigo. Here we go. Arg! Ah, yes, Keikami. I've been expecting you. Allow me to read to you the pertinent passages of the opening chapter of Zozomaya's Guide. The Threat of Intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bones. Blades slide through flesh. Spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. Ooh. Oh, that last part makes me queasy, no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapons at your person. Thus, the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar, the farther the better. Now, let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the silver bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. These names. He doesn't mind conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Keikami, we pay him in sorcery-blasted bird flesh. Alright, let's do it. Then we're gonna go hide. Oh, okay. I gotta learn how to sidecast with the Nope, not that soon. Okay. Okay. You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with a wonton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Sweet. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you to our bazaar this fine evening? The lady here just slew herself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not the sort of flesh I have a taste for, you understand? My brothers, not again! I'm gonna go back to Ulda. Well, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit. So, we now have to report back to Choco by Go at the Thaumaturge Guild. So we did, I think that was with the bird meat and stuff. And so we've completed that quest. Let's go ahead, let's turn this in, and let's get started. What's he gonna say? I like his cheeks. Welcome back, Keikami. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unshredded. I think we did good. It truly is the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. I agree. It's one of the easier trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things. Oh, crap, we missed that. Fortune favors the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by the distant duelist distressed by my deadly downpour. Blah! Ha 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 ha! I like these guys. We Thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages. Keikami, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Who's this one? So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Bugyo, or you, Bani, or Bezi, or Boha. Kokobusi, what are you doing here? You promised you would teach me next. Oh, poor guy. Well, yes, of course we did, Busi, but Keikami here was most insistent. And once again you brush me aside and hope that I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Aww. Please, Busi, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Baigo is. I feel ya. That was Kokobusi, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. Aww. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Kokobusi's determination that he spends his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. And I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Oh, the poor guy. So now we get to pick. No, that's not going to do us any good. The wristlets might be good. I think we're going to go with the wristlets. Although a ring might not be bad either. What do we have? Can we can't look. Shoot. Let's go with the wristlets. Complete. Who do we need to talk to next? The threat of paucity. Alright, here's level 10. Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes you to learn from the second chapter of Thaumaturge, the Yawning Abyss. Yes, Keikami, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to bind my Thaumaturge eyes. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. Let's do it. Quest accepted. Hey, buddy. Aha! So, Keikami, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last-moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. You know this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted her arcane reserves is naught but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. That is true. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. Oh, crap, we missed a lot of that. Shoot. I am clicking on things I shouldn't have. We are going to keep our hands off the mouse. Alright, when your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge is in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to her etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you to go forth and slay 8 Fs. Pray, do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. I can't believe we skipped through that. That was quick. Sensitive. Alright. So we are going to slay the 8 Fs, and then I think to level up our character, in the meantime, as we kind of go through this, we are going to do some of these other little side quests around Ul'dah and Thanaland. I think that's going to be a fun way to kind of learn. So, our Fs are over here by Blackbrush Station. Let's take a look at what we got. The threat prophecy. I wonder what he's talking about. I wonder if he's talking about how switching between these can increase your mana. So we do have a sleep spell. Let's go take a look. Let's see what we got. This isn't too far, luckily for us. F number 1. Here we go. We're going to start in ice. Is this an instacast? No, it's not. I guess, interesting. We'll get it figured out. There's one. We'll start in ice. Being able to switch is going to be a little more difficult. It looks like there's a long recast timer, which is kind of... Oh, that's because we want transpose, not 2. 2 is... Ah, okay. We're getting there. We're going to get there. Here, since we're in fire, we're going to stay in fire. And then to switch back, that should give us a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, so switching back and forth between the elements increases our mana. So that way we can keep attacking. That's what we're learning. And I think we figured that out a little bit last time. So, which is actually kind of nice. Let's start off with lightning. And let's go ice. Let's start this counter up. Come on. I think fires are more... And that's a dot. Got it. We'll figure it out. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Can we get a fire? Yes. Let's get a lightning in there while we're at it. So we'll keep an eye on this, and we're going to see if we can play with this idea a little bit. Switch. Ice. Oh, we did it. Hey, we leveled up. Well, that's great and all. Doesn't help us with our thing though. We are in ice. We're gonna keep doing ice. Oh, never mind. Our timer went out. Bummer. There we go. Do you guys know all this stuff existed under here? Check all this out. It's like a whole other... Almost like a whole other city back here. Yeah, you. Huh. Tell them the first pinch is on you, understood? Oh. Huh? I don't know what kind of conversation's going on there. Check this out. I got stuff back here too. Is that a player? That is a player. It's growing something over here. Huh. Kind of cool, you guys. There's like little things, you know? You never know. It's kind of fun to kind of wander around and look at all the stuff, you know? I get a kick out of it. And we're going to start in fire, because that uses the most stuff. We get the most potency. Yes. But we're going to switch, and we're going to watch our... Yep. We just jumped, and we just gained all of our magic back. Oh, whoops. Shoot, now we're in fire. Let's do this. And 3. Yeah, I think we're slowly figuring this out. Did we get it? I think we did it. Alright. Yay! Well, let's see. Let's speak to Keikami at the Thaumaturge Guild. Let's head back. We'll go back to Ul'dah here. And then we will try to level up to 15. And we'll continue forward. So here, Thaumaturge Guild, let's go. Anyways, I thought this would be a fun little side thing to do while I was away. And so I thank you so much for joining. This really is, this is going to be fun. I've been looking forward to testing this out a little bit. Aha! You arrive before me upright and breathing. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divinization. Tell me, Keikami, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Brandish my scepter as a club. We're gonna beat him. Yes, the scepter is certainly a lethal instrument of death. Your death. You valorous fool. Remember the first chapter. We do not close distance with our enemies. Aww. And we certainly do not hit them with our finely crafted tools of thaumaturgy. Pray, consider replenishing your energies with a vial of ether before humiliating yourself in melee combat. Ah, ether, the drought of the gods. We thaumaturges, indeed, any who practice the art of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems an Amalaja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of the precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalaja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted in the south, to the south of Drybone. It's actually pretty far to go as a level 10. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional request. While you are busy incinerating Amalaja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. It's kind of funny. So we're going to investigate the war transport and get blood from the Amalaja. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. To Camp Drybone. Alright, so I think we're going south. Ah, this town. We spent a lot of time in this town, didn't we? Or we have been spending a lot of time in this town. Ooh, look at this. All these things are higher level than us. Great. We can do this, right? The armored war transport. 3, 2, 1. I think we can do it. I'm feeling confident. We'll put one to sleep. And that one there. Oh, that did not work. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. That really didn't work. Alright. Alright, you're getting fire. Come here. Yeah. You go fire, I go fire. It wasn't too bad. That was actually a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be. Let's see if we can get the ether. Oh, we got the blood. Okay. Alright. I do like the little transport. It's kind of nice, kind of neat looking. Let's go back and talk to Coco Bonnie here. Hey, Coco. I want to call him Coco Chanel, but it's Coco Bonnie. Oy. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalaja blood. It is. Here you go. We're amazing. Oh, 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Keikami's lessons have had the desired effect. Uh-oh. I will assume the vile, vicious liquid that you have there is beastman blood. Kokobusi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobusi, good of you to come. Keikami here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalaja blood for you. Oh. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you have been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. Is he going to be happy? That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. But Busi, we just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. I do apologize, brother. Sometimes I forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. As I mentioned before, Keikami, Kokobusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his etheric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell in this unpleasant circumstance. For you, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgic potential. Remain diligent in your studies, and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Oh, yeah. I'd be kicking sand too. Alright, we're going gloves. Yes, please. And so our next quest isn't until we hit level 15, so we got a little ways to go. Let's turn these in and be done. Leave him at. The realm is always in need of eager volunteers to tend to those tedious tasks which need tending. You have a certain air of eagerness about you. Try your hand at a leave quest? I think we did. Let's collect our reward. The leave watches were impressed. Here's your well-earned reward. Based on difficulty and speed, we did earn our boots. We did earn our glasses. And we're just gonna... And we did get the bounty. That's right. This here will give us a lot more, hopefully. Is there any more? We could do a few more of these. That one says 96. We got a lot. Oh, shoot. No, we want nothing. We're done. So guys, we reached level 15. Shall we go pick up our level 15 quest? Let's go do it. Alright. We can now talk to Kokobuki. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's accept. Come, Keikami, the yawning abyss beckons once more. Today, Kokobezi will instruct you from the chapter entitled The Threat of Superiority. Let's do it. Kokobezi. Hey, Kokobezi. You are come for your lesson, Keikami? Then heed well my words. The threat of superiority. Ah, how magnificent the intimidating power we wield. Flames sear the air, ice frosts the ground, and lightning flashes with blinding incandescence. I cannot say that word. But all are not cowed by our elemental fury. Ignite not your flames, summon not your ice, and strike not with your lightning. Know you this threat, and stay your hand against such foes. Once you cut away all the overblown imagery, the passage draws attention to an important tactic. A wise thaumaturge does not engage in battle against opponents she cannot defeat. It's true. A fine example would be avoiding conflict with Uldah's multiple of furious merchants. These soulless, ravening creatures are afflicted with the madness of insatiable avarice. Do you perhaps recall the crate of ether you retrieved from the Amalaja bandits? Well, a number of irate peddlers have arrived at the guild with the gall to demand recompense for the few measly vials we emptied as our just reward. Alright, yes, we drank the entire bloody box. But the point is that the guild cannot pleasantly afford to pay such a sum. Thus, I pass on to you the secret of my last and most potent defense. Shameless weeping. I'm not speaking of a few tears here. I want you to stride right up to these tyrannical traitors and cry your eyes out. That is hilarious. I love these guys. The quest alone is just brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, there they are. Crap. Cry. You weep before the ranting merchant. Oh no. It's not that. Oh dear, I'm not angry at you. You understand. It's those 5 ether-addled brothers I'll take issue with. You tell them the next time this happens, I'll have the price taken out of their unprincipled hides. Get rid of one. Let's cry. We're gonna give our best little cry look. All right, miss. I know you're the one who chased down those Amalaja brutes for us. I'll let it go this one time, for your sake. Okay. One more. Can we do it? Can we give him the puppy eyes? Let's cry. I love it. It's so funny. Well, you need to cry about a few vials of ether, lass. I'll tell you what. You dry your eyes for me, and I'll take care of the loss out of my own purse. Sweet, you did it. We did it, we did it. Guys, we did it. I love it. A masterful performance, Keikami. The sniffling was a nice touch. You will, however, encounter foes who are unmoved by such piteous wailings. Take this recent request, for instance, which I have nominated to serve as your next trial. A team of scholars has asked for a thaumaturge to destroy a cursed relic they unearthed, known as Mormo's Urn. While pottery is, by and large, immune to tears, it is the Alacran thieves that subsequently stole it that concern me. The Alacran are an organization of criminals not normally known for their gentle or understanding dispositions. Rather than attempting to engage an entire gang of their thugs, I would suggest you neutralize the threat to your person as well as a well-timed sleep spell. The Alacran have been seen traveling in the southeast of Drybone. Find them and destroy the urn they carry. Let's do it. Let's find them and destroy the urn. Where are we going? Camp Drybone. Alright, let's go. Maybe we should do some leaves there. Where's our next set of leaves? Oh, we do have a leaf mate. We might do some leaves here. Might be our next goal. We're gonna run a little slow just so we have some time to regain some health. Ooh, we got the javeliners. We need that guy. Yeah, we take a lot of damage. It's kind of hard. There we go. That should give us a little bit more. Okay. Oh, that didn't give us much of anything. That's okay. Let's do this. Normal. Proceed. Let's find this urn. We got this. We just gotta remember to rest. And one more. There we go. We're gonna wait a little bit. Are gonna buff up our thing here. Good. We can do this. I have confidence. Sneaky bastards. Darn right. This the Thaumaturge is against the archers. Oh, it's here. No. There we go. Okay. Let's refresh some of our stuff. Okay, so we got that one. We gotta go this way. That's right. C3. We can do this. Hopefully before he wakes up. Oh shoot, this way. You go back to sleep. You go away. And then we're done. We are waiting now. Let's get a little bit of health. And 5. No, you're going back to sleep until we get health. Yep. 145. We're gonna regen just a little bit more. Oh, no? Alright, fine. Let's do this. This is gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. He's not gonna sleep very long. Apparently sleep loses potency over time. Let's bring a fire skill. There we go. I think we got it. Oof. Alright, let's do the urn. We can do this. My goodness. Keikami, a moment if you please. Pray, allow me to shatter that urn. It's Kokobushi. Why? I thought that if I assisted you with your task, that my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously, so I followed you. We can't protect you. What do we got here then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned. Oh dear gods, where did they come from? We'll do 3. He's going to be the most dangerous. So we'll take care of him first. There, now we can do this one. I know we totally forked that, but that's okay. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Does he have friends? He does. Great. Defeat the henchman. No. We can do this. We're failing miserably, but we can do it. We can Black Mage. I feel like we are fumbling here. The stress of the battle. Oh my gosh, how many of these are we gonna get? Do we have to make our way out? Defeat the henchman. Okay. How many henchmen are we gonna have? Any more? We done? Alright, we did it. Whew! I didn't think we'd do it. I really didn't think we'd do it. That was simply incredible, Keikami. I wish I could wield the same sort of power. I became an alchemist in hopes of creating some manner of mana-amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a Thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. Aww. Don't say that. Poor guy. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of. Wait. Don't you dare break my urn. Ah, what the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo, the Void Scent? Hehe, well yes, I am Mormo. But I'm one of the nice Void Scent. It was the nasty ones that sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid of my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune, fame. Ooh, the power to be a Black Mage? I'm not really interested in fame or fortune, but perhaps there's one thing. I'd like to have etheric power equal to that of my brothers. Hee, power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It will be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. Really? What more is there to think about? Open the lid. What's gonna happen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Mormo may have been lying. Come, Keikami. It's time we were leaving. Oh, weren't we supposed to break this urn? Uh-oh, is he now possessed? And that is that. Yes, this will be such fun. I mean, it'll be nice to return after all this excitement. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we got to level 17. Nice. So let's go back to the Thaumaturge Guild. We are going to teleport back to Ul'dah. And then we got to figure out, we got to level up another 3 levels. We got to go from 17 to 20. Ooh, that'll be interesting. We should have took the steps, or the aetherites. One of these days I will remember. I'm telling you. Aethernet thing always gets me. Thaumaturge Guild. Here we go. Oh. Yep, we're here. Let's do this. Coco Bezzy. Hey, Coco Bezzy. Welcome back, Keikami. I'm glad to see you making a habit out of not dying. Well, before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Kokobusi. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Would you happen to know aught of it? Yeah, check this out. He joined me at the trial. Busi was at your trial? It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Oh, don't do that. Such unpleasantries aside, I'm impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teachings of the Yawning Abyss have served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe, this elementary neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. As I am sure you are eager to test this incantation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Or, I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Alright, let's get our cowl. Our new top. Let's do this. Yes! Scathe. What does this do? Unaspected damage. 20% chance potency will double. I'm going to move this up here and we are going to grab that. Maybe we'll do it that way. Sleep and mana regen. Yeah, we'll have to think about those. Alright. So now we have to do some more leveling, which I'm going to do off camera, and I will catch you guys here when we get back. Well guys, after a whole bunch of, leaves, I think we did like 7 or 8 of them, we made it up to level 20. So, let's go ahead and let's check out our level 20 quest here. for the Black Mage. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm really excited to see where this goes. So, the poor guy. I hope he's okay. I have a feeling he's being possessed, but we're going to see what happens. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, what are we going to get? No, the mask might be nice. It'd be really helpful. It'd be better than the shoes right now. I think we're going to get the ash mask. And a new staff. Ooh, we're going to get a staff instead of a wand this time. What's it look like? Decent. Alright. Keikami, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Ul'dah? Each case involves at least one dead Thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. Ill tidings aside, I am glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality. It is time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Kokoboha, our second youngest sibling, will read to you from the Threat to Perplexity. The Threat to Perplexity. Alright, let's do it. What is the Threat to Perplexity? Oh, there's Kokoboha. Greetings, Keikami. As you once more prepare to peruse the pages of Power and Peril, then let us begin. The Threat of Perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends them? From all sides, those ranks close. Flames are smothered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and wear you the multitudinous foe. Multitudinous? I don't know if I said that right. It is the point of this passage readily apparent? Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this maleficent mage slayer and he, or she, proves to be multiple murderers. What a Thaumaturge needs is a thickest thrall, or courageous companion to accompany her in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial, Kokobara, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Keikami's training. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered Thaumaturges, their mutilated bodies found fouling the waters of Nofika's wells. I would have Keikami aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trail is yet fresh. Keikami may have tolerated your interruption on her trial the last time, Busi, but you are hardly the hardy henchman, and she needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. But your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Keikami to a valiant warrior who recently entered my employ. You have secured the services of a stalwart swordsman? Then what would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day? Perhaps... Come now, Keikami. Let us be about our business before Kokoboha has a change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nofika's well. Alright. Let's do it. That was Kokobusi? Uh-oh. They're all, suspicious. Let's speak with them in the well. Do not take your eyes off your victim. Will do. Nofika's well. Where is... Ah. Alright, so we gotta go out that direction then. Let's figure out where we need to go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. To Nofika's well. Let's try... Thal? No. Nald. No? Sultana? Sultana. That's where we want to be. Let's go. Let's grab a chocobo. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed all the little side quests didn't really turn out to be that good. That the, leaves seem to do a little bit better. We are going to take our giant tortoise here now that we can. There's one. That do it? One of two. We need another tortoise. I found it. It's right there. There's our target. We'll get these while we can as well. We might as well level it up. There we go. Okay. To the well. See, now we got two little things. I gotta figure out what that means. The threat of perplexity. We should probably try to find a tooltip or something that explains the little dancing fire things. Is it all the way down there? Looks like there's a way over this direction. We're gonna head this way. Let's see what we can find. I wonder if it's where the, where we did that fight. It'd be actually pretty close. I think it's just on the other side of it. Whoops. I am not paying attention while driving. Yep, we are going down. Okay. Let's zoom in so we can actually see. Boop. There's Kokobusi. Hey, buddy. How you feeling? Ah, Keikami, so good of you to come. My Rogaden friend here is the warrior I mentioned back at the ossuary. Okay. Now, there's no time to waste. Why don't you head into the stream and examine the bodies of the slain mages? I would go with you, but with my delicate stomach, I fear I might contaminate the scene. Remember, you're looking for anything that might help us track down this killer. Alright, let's go to the well. I have a feeling we are, I wonder we got this. Can we go through this way? I'm assuming we can go this way. I kind of like the little, the stream here. It's kind of pretty. Little stream. Oh, I didn't know there was stuff back here. Interesting. Corpse. Gathered evidence from one. Evidence from two. Aww. And the third one's going to be up here. Here we go. Alright. Are we heading back? Yep, we're going to deliver the evidence. Let's grab our chocobo. Yeah, I don't know if, this is gonna be interesting. Hey, buddy. Did you uncover anything incriminating? Uh-oh. Well, I found a scepter, I found a tome, and I found some bracelets. The blood is yet slick to the touch. The slaughter must have been recent indeed. The villain may yet lurk nearby. Return to the creek where the bodies lay and linger for a time. I dare say your aura, saturated as it is with enticing etheric energy, will lure the Mage Slayer into the open. Have courage, Keikami. Our burly companion stands ready to leap to your aid. I don't know if I trust this guy. He's big, but I don't know. Let's go say hi. Let's wait for a fight. Let's go pick a fight. We can do it. Alright. Are you ready? Here's our destination. Let's do it. 24. Well, I don't think we have to worry about that. We really have not done good on these. It is true. Black Mage is very difficult. But I think we can do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna put a dot on them. Just keep it focused. I'll keep it busy. You focus on magicking. Alright, we can do this. Alright, we got one more here. 5. Let's try this. Oh, come on, dude. Please. I think our DPS is slow. Come on. Oh, come on. Great. Oh, we're gonna fail this again, aren't we? Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah, there you go. Let's throw some of this on there. That didn't help at all. This will help. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we failed that a second time as well. That takes care of that. I'm off to collect me coin. Man, I think we have, like, failed miserably on this. Oh well. We have not done good on Black Mage. I'll just be honest. It is definitely difficult. Weeding between them. I think I get it, but I don't think I'm very good at it. You know? I feel like we need to add more lightning in there, but I'm not sure when in the rotation we should do it or how. The instacast, I'm a little confused. Anyways, it seems your partnership with our hired blade went splendidly. It is unfortunate, though, that one of the imps was able to flutter away. Oh, did you not notice? You wouldn't wish to report to Kokoboha with your trial but half finished, would you? Of course not. I'm afraid, however, that the Rogadin has already collected his recompense and departed for the nearest alehouse. What to do, what to do? Surely a thaumaturge of your caliber can handle a single imp, yes? If I'm not mistaken, it fled into that little cave over there. Hurry now before it slips away into some hidden nook or cranny. It's a trap. You got the ruse, now it's a trap. That direction, huh? Is there a way to go there? Is this a thing? Oh, it is a thing. There is something in there. Alright, let's do this. A small outcropping. 3, 2, 1. We're bound to get this, right? I mean, we know what's going to happen. Yep, I hear you, girl. We're thinking the same thing. Nice. This is not Kokobusi. Well, it is Kokobusi, but a Kokobusi possessed by the void essence that escaped from Momoru's urn. It was feeding on the etheric energy of all those slain Thaumaturges. Yeah, and you, my dear mana-rich Keikami, were to be next. I have wanted to absorb your delicious powers since the moment we met. Uh-oh. A pity. It has been such an amusing charade. However, did you see through it? I am Kokobusi's brother. How could I not? It is time I destroyed you, Mormo, and put a stop to these sinister killings. As the eldest, I must take responsibility for my family's misadventures. A coward like you destroy me. Your opening strike should have pierced my heart, but instead you aimed for the knife. Fear stays your hand. Fear that slaying me will also slay your sibling. True. Very, very true. Oh, crap, he can walk on the ceiling. Poor spineless Thaumaturge. I shall, however, leave you with a pleasant thought. It was Kokobusi's fervent wish to amass this power. Uh-oh. He craved the arcane strength to stand beside his brothers as an equal. What a shame that he must now stand against you. It pains me to admit, but there is some truth to that creature's words. I surrendered the perfect opportunity to end this. I have betrayed my own teachings. Return to the ossuary and report the completion of your trial, Keikami. I will remain here for a time and gather my thoughts. Oh, poor guy. Alright, let's go back to the Thaumaturge Guild. Here, and hold on. Oh, wait. We do it every time. I'm telling ya. Ethernet. Thaumaturge. Let's do it. 1 second. Much needed. Here we go. Nope. Kokoboha. Here we go. Ah, Keikami. Kokobuki has advised me of your adventures. It seems the mage slayer slithered away, but with your stint with the swordsman was nonetheless successful. Consider this chapter complete. Your time with our tome of teachings is at an end. Ahem. Well, to be absolutely accurate, there is an addendum with an additional advice, but Kokobuki considers it extracurricular. Even I dare not delve into those diabolical depths. I do not yet deign to die. You understand. Excuse me. Ooh, extracurricular activities. Those are usually the better activities, the fun ones. I have yet to inform my brothers of Kokobusi's misfortune. I have yet to reconcile the maelstrom within my own mind. The most fundamental lessons of thaumaturgy demanded I slay the creature where it stood. It was a most opportune moment to strike, minimal risk, and victory all but assured. How many more will suffer from my hesitation and my cowardice? It will likely be some time, however, before Mormo resurfaces to kill again. Now that we have uncovered the deception, the Void Scent will seek a new hunting ground where Kokobusi's face is unknown. And though the respite may be brief, I must devote this time to considering my next course of action. Pray, leave me to my musings, Keikami. Let's do it. Let's get the mask. Yes, and we get a new staff. Complete. And our next quest is available at 25. All right, so we are going to we might attempt some of our first dungeons. I think we can. We're gonna do some guild heists, we're gonna do some dungeons, and we're gonna try a few level 20 leaves. We're gonna try to get to level 25, and then we'll be right back for our next quest. We're gonna see where this goes. See you guys when we get back. Alrighty guys, we made it back. After a few dungeons, and well, more than a few dungeons really, and a few more fates, we actually made it up to 31, so we can do our level 25 through 30 quest right now. So, let's jump on in over here to the guild, and let's see what's gonna happen. Maybe we can actually get our little Black Mage stone today. Or at least that's the goal for this episode. So, 3, 2, 1, let's talk to Coco by Go, and let's see what happens. He wishes to enlist our assistance. And, okay, we don't need anything. Good. Ah, Keikami, I saw you coming this time. I've been more watchful since Kokobuki told us about that dreadful business with Kokobusi. We must locate our unfortunate younger sibling as soon as possible and deal with him. But Kokobuki is not his usual unflappable self. It frightens me to see our eldest so indecisive. Terrifies me, in fact. Perhaps you might speak with him and help banish this air of uncertainty. Let's do it. Hey, Kokobuki, what's up? Keikami, long after I agonized over Kokobusi's plight and the measures I might take to extricate him from it, I would not do to call upon my Thaumaturge colleagues. No, they would simply seek to obliterate my brother outright. Our teachings from the yawning abyss allow for no other alternative. There is, however, one tiny glimmer of hope. I've had word that the scholars who requested the destruction of Mormo's urn have returned from their expedition. They are currently in Camp Drybone, blowing the ink dry on their collective findings regarding that wretched void scent. I would ask that you go to these experts of otherworldly phenomenon and beg permission to peruse their work. Let's do it. Let's see if we can find a way to save our buddy here. So we need to collect the chapters of the Book of Mormo. The Book of Mormo. Here we go. To Camp Drybone. 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're around here somewhere. There's one. There's a twitching void math. We'll go there first. Then let's see. Here we go. Twitching void math. You're interested in reading our Book of Mormo? Of course. It would be a pleasure to share our findings with a fellow student of the Void Scent. Here is the first chapter, mine own humble contribution to our research. It tells the tale of how we became aware of the creature's existence and delves into the nature of the urn that imprisoned her fell power. So we got one. Is there anything in here? Aww. Let's jump down. Oh, there's another one. There's the smirking void math. Let's see. What do we have here? If you seek the definitive work on Mormo, then seek no further. I have penned an in-depth analysis of a most cunning ritual, a method contrived by the mages of Eld to annihilate the souls of this especially potent void scent. When it comes to draining such a creature of its etheric energies, one must, but I have not the time to stand here explaining the intricacies of shaping arcane pottery. Here, take my chapter and read it at your leisure. Okay. Now there should be a third one. Where do we suppose the third one is hiding? My thoughts are maybe in here. Or up on the side. Let's check in here first. Let's see what we got. Hello? Anyone here? Nope. Not in that room. No. And not in the kitchen either. Alright. We have exhausted that room. Might be up top. Flame Captain Keel. There's the smirking one. We got the one up there, the twitching. Yeah, I thought maybe it'd be over on the other side, so kind of like a triangle of some kind. But I guess not. We can try in here. What do we get in here? We got a merchant. A mender. Definitely not someone we thought. Where is this third little guy hiding? Is he at the bar? He is at the bar. Oh, you are not what I expected. Interesting. A flustered void math. You wish to learn of Mormo right this instant? But we've barely... How did you... Well, I suppose I could spare a copy of my writings. I've already prepared several extra sets to share with potential publishers. I can well understand your curiosity. Mormo is truly fascinating, even among the oddities of the void scent. She is far too powerful to make use of the tiny holes that open between our realities, and thus must send across only her spirit to possess a corpse or some other suitable host. You'll find it all explained there in the second chapter. Alright. We got it. We got the book. We've got chapter 1, 2, and 3. Let's go back to Ul'dah. Let's see what they have to say. Can we save them? We gotta be able to save them. And here to the Thaumaturge Guild. Let's do it. There's Kokobuki. Hey, Kokobuki. We found something on a way to save your brother. Do you have the 3 chapters of the Book of Mormo? I do. Here you go. The histories unearthed in the ruins of Sildith depict the suffering wrought by a singularly powerful void scent, the cunning and terrible seductress known as Mormo. With genius born of desperation, the mages of the now fallen city fashioned an urn that would drain and imprison the etheric vitality of any creature that laid a hand or claw upon it. Mormo, believing she was receiving a gift of appeasement from the beleaguered citizens, found her very essence drawn forth and trapped within the ensorcelled pot. Over the course of several centuries, the captive etheric energy was intended to weaken and dissipate, allowing any surviving descendants to safely shatter the urn and thus destroy Mormo's enervated spirit. The pot's lid was never to be opened again. To do so would release the ravenous void scent, freeing her soul to enslave the nearest mortal vessel. As possession of this nature is irreversible, the only mercy afforded such a host should be a swift and decisive demise. Ooh. Really? This explains Mormo's fixation on Thaumaturgicide. Kokobusi's body provided little arcane sustenance for the weakened void scent, forcing her to prey upon richer sources of aether to restore her hideous power. This morsel of information may prove most vital. In fact, it may be the only glimmer of hope our poor sibling has. Pray hand this work over to Kokobago. I shall be along momentarily. Ooh, the plot thickens. Can we do it? Kokobago. Guess what? No, that's not what we wanted. We want this. Ugh. This is a work devoted to studying that nasty void scent? I should hope it provides some hint of salvation. Here you go. Kokobuki, these passages hold naught but misery and despair. It seems we have little choice but to employ our traditional approach. Though fraught with danger, there is one solution that promises an alternative to killing Kokobusi. If we fail, however, it will likely mean death for us all. Who is this mad mage that possesses our eldest brother? Of what avoiding the threats? What of avoiding the threats? Of eliminating the risk? Is that now how we thaumaturges do battle? With each passing moment, Mormo draws even closer to her full strength. It pains me to even suggest it, but we should strike now. Kokobuki, while the void scent is yet feeble. I share that self-same sentiment. Sorrowful that it may be, we must slay our enslaved sibling, and so. And soon. My goodness, I can't talk today. 1 second. Listen, brothers, for my solution is thus. In return for releasing Kokobusi from Mormo's thrall, I will offer the void scent the chance to glut herself on my mana. Ooh. You cannot! That succubus will drain you to a lifeless husk, and such a feast will awaken all her terrible magics. The well of my power is vast. I wager Mormo's thirst will be slacked before my spirit fully runs dry, and the newly enlivened void scent, she will then face the combined wrath of Keikami and 4 guild masters of Thaumaturge. Ooh. How can we hope to prevail against this paragon of preternaturally potency? We have always avoided adversaries against whom we've held no advantage. The fault lies within me. Ever have I encouraged such avoidance and taught only the wisdom of certain victory. It is time we learn the courage to fight battles of unsure outcomes. And it is you, Keikami, that I ask to instruct us. There is yet one chapter left in the Yawning Abyss, one that is customarily hidden from newer members. Undertake the trial found within, and show my brothers what it means to be brave. How can you ask such a thing of poor Keikami, when even her guild masters have yet to attempt that ghastly test? The arcane might you all possess is far greater than you believe. Keikami, once you deem yourself prepared for the lesson of the true final chapter, meet us in the hallowed hall of Thal's Respite. Let's do it. To Thal's Respite. I think we can do it. Where are we going? Ooh. That's a interesting spot. Let's go to Camp Drybone. Let's head over. We're going to have to figure out how to get over there. Black Shroud might have been the easier path. Oh well. We'll do a quick run. We can do it. Oh, do we finally get to go into this little place? Remember we discovered this? And we thought it was kind of cool. We actually came in here. We're like, what is this place? Yeah, I had this weird shrine. We were trying to figure it out. It now makes sense. All right, let's do it. I regret having to drag you into our family's troubles, but I'm confident that with the many and terrible trials you have bested already, you will prevail once more. Let's see if we can do it, chat. Here we go. The hidden chapter of the Yawning Abyss presents a trial that challenges the accumulated knowledge and skills of a single thaumaturge. You must employ all the tools at your disposal if you hope to seize victory this day. Let the trial commence. Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can do this, guys. There is no escape from the abyss. Do I have to fight all that? The void spills into our realm on wings. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we got 6. Oh, whoops. Not what we wanted. That's okay. I think we can do it. Let's do this. I want to see what this does. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that one. Got one more. Should do it. Ooh. Oh, there's the Void Dross. Rift into the void. Destroy them swiftly, lest you perish in saturated silence. Oh, is there only one? Okay. We got it. That was not the skill I wanted, but that's okay. It's a skill we needed. Let's see what else we got. Once again, you defy the void. The final nightmare approaches. Ooh, a void jumper. Oh my goodness. That's okay. We messed it up a little bit. It will be okay. Ooh. Duty complete. Nice. We somehow triggered something with the lightning. That was good. Ooh, can't stop shaking, but I think this may actually be excitement. Do you see now, my brothers? With the primal energies of Thaumaturge at your command, there's no threat which you cannot overcome. Perhaps there is a chance to save Kokobusi. I need to reconsider some of my strategies. Just sitting there. It seems we have been wasting our potential. I would never have believed it possible for a mage to show such courage and live. What a wonder Keikami was. I feel my fingers itching to fling fire with a fury. Imagine, my siblings, what towering enemies you might topple should you stand firm together. Thank you, Keikami. Your inspiring display in magecraft has set the minds of my brothers reeling with new possibilities. Let us now return to the guild and discuss what is to come. We did it. Nice. So we're going to head back here. And maybe we'll get a new skill. I'm hoping for skills. Alright, Kokobuki, let's see what we get. What a formidable team you all shall make. Kokobago, Kokobani, Kokobezi, Kokoboha, Keikami. Even Mormo must wither before the onslaught of your combined thaumaturgy. But before we engage in the void scent, perhaps some time is needed for my brothers to unlearn their engraved inclinations. Meanwhile, I suggest you hurl yourself into the chasm of your studies. Your fearless thaumaturgy is a beacon to us all. We were going to grab this guy. Let's talk to Kokobuki. I think, yep, this is our level 30, and we're to get Mana Ward. Alright, let's talk. Fortune has favored us, Keikami. Kokobuki has been spotted at Vesper Bay. We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Head there with all due haste, and with you, take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Mormo's mannerisms. Relay this information to some of the local residents and see what you can find. Let's do it. To Vesper Bay. We know where we're going. Where do you suppose? We are talking to some folks around here. Oh, I see it. There's Gebhard. Hey, Gebhard. How's it going? I know. Mind giving me a hand? I think you got it. Something I can do for you, stranger? Yeah, you seen this guy? Now that you mention it, I did see a Lalafell who matches this description. He was watching the ferries come in with more than a passing interest. Looking to hire some adventurers or some such, I reckon. Okay. We talk to the ferry guy? No. Nedrick, no. No one over there. Someone here, perhaps? No. In here. Oh, there we go. Floklind. Let's see. Welcome to the Pist Peast. Love. Welcome to the Pist Peast, love. What can I get ye? Have you seen this person? Ah, information, is it? Aye, that little bloke was in here, bringing a blush to all the young maidens' cheeks. What he lacked in height, he certainly made up for in boldness. Left with more than one lass on his arm, he did. Oh my gosh. Now a ladies' man. Alright, so we're looking for one more. One more person. I will check back here one last time just to make sure nothing new has popped up. Nothing in here. We will check this. Oh, there is, right there. Yeah, it looks like you have to do them in order. Bashful Geyser. Or Geezer. That could be Bashful Geezer. What's that, miss? You say you're looking for someone. Yeah, this person. I believe I saw your Lalafell in the company of a couple adventurers hailing from Limsa Lominsa, a marauder and a thaumaturge. Were I to hazard a guess, I think they were talking about seeing the area north of here. Alright, let's go talk to Kokobuki. Hey, Coco. What's up? So Mormo has chosen this as her new hunting ground. The maidens seduced by succubus will be prepared as vessels to hold her fully restored powers. I fear they will have already been slain. As for the adventurers, well, I think you can imagine that Mormo intends for the Thaumaturge. We must find and warn those unwitting Lominsans before the void scent strikes again. You were told that they might be headed north, yes? It would be best for you to follow suit. Let's follow suit. Alright. So where are we going? We're going... Okay, we're going this way. Let's grab our chocobo and let's see what's going on. Here we go. Here's a maimed marauder. Still here. It's still here. Somewhere close. Found it. Mormo's missionary. Oh, no, you don't. You can't out-blizzard me. I shall make sure you cannot out-blizzard me. Haha. You have been blizzard. Let's speak with him again. Me thanks, lass. Ugh, me head. That little bastard said he would give us the grand tour of Ul'dah. Aye, it's been grand, all right. Please, he took me mate further north. Think he was muttering something about moondrip. Moondrip? Keikami, what has befallen? I sense the presence of voice scent, but it appears you have things well in hand. Yep, we got it. Ooh, Mormo is in Moondrip? A fitting place for a battle to come. It's time to finish this, my brothers. Kokobusi will be a slave to that fiend no longer. Let's do it. Let's go rescue him. We are going to take we know this here can get a little hairy. Hopefully, oh, okay, so they do want to attack us. Okay, that worked pretty good. Kokobuki, here we go. I shall approach Mormo first, as we discussed. If the bargaining proceeds smoothly and the void scent feasts on my pre-offered mana, then she should soon manifest in her demonic form. Once Mormo is fully present within this realm, that is when you unleash the seething power of the abyss. Though, after lecturing for so long on how Thaumaturge should avoid such threats, I yet hold doubts as to whether such a direct conflict is the correct path. Keikami, in your experience, what do you consider to be a Thaumaturge's greatest strength? Ooh. Overwhelming destructive might. Yes, there are none who can match our propensity for fiery ruin. We need not run from danger, but rather employ our unrivaled powers to incinerate all that seek to do us harm. I am decided. My fate awaits me. I have faith that, no matter what becomes of me, you shall succeed in destroying Mormo, ending her threat to this realm. Let's do it. We can do it. Let's save him. Aww. Slaughtered everyone. Enough, Mormo. Well, well, if it isn't the eldest of the cowardly Thaumaturge brothers. I thought you'd be busy whimpering under your bed, wishing that I'd just disappear. No. I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form. But how much time do you intend to waste feeding on these lesser mages? Compared to these stripling sorcerers and their trembling arcane flames, my power is in a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I am sure you think me a coward, but that is of no consequence. I only wish for Kokobusi returned to us unharmed. You are wise, Akis, Mage. Acquisice, Mage. Run. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, dear. At long last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe a stretching of the old arcane muscles is in order. Look at this. Oh no, they're all scared. Oh no, you don't avoid scent. Come on, guys. We won't let you leave here alive. You guys, quit shaking. They're all cowered behind me. So you risk your lives in a valiant rescue attempt? You should not bet that you were not prepared to lose. I shall tear the aether from your very marrow. Marrow. Here we go. Let's do it. Alright, Mormo. The craven, the curt, the cold, and the contemplative. I shall lend Kokobaigo my support. No. Throw thunder on there. Maybe use a little bit of that. This isn't too bad. So far, so good. Hehe, it's all coming back to me. Why don't I come a little closer? Intimacy, she weaves our threats with spells. I think we got it. She may try another pull here soon, but it's not too bad. Another thunder here. Resilient little nuances. The stones will drink your blood. She conjures minions from the void. Uh-oh, where are these minions? Let's see if we can get all of them. Oh, I wanted that one. Ugh. Come on, guys. Live. There we go, we got it. Get rid of this one here. There we go. Slow, but we're doing it. I wonder what triggers the other action. We have to read that. We will have to read up on that. There we go. No, for centuries I dreamed of escape. I will not be denied. We did it, guys. We won. We won! Victory is ours! Kokobusi, Kokobuki, Mormo is dead! Please tell me they lived. Did he make it? Yes, he made it. Where am I? Thank Thal, you're awake. Kokobuki, Kokobusi is returned to us. Please tell me he wakes up. Our sibling has yet to stir from his insomnant stupor. Buki? His etheric channels have contracted. They are barely sufficient to sustain the flow of his life force. If we do not increase his capacity for aether soon, his vitality will drain away completely. My mana amplifying potion. Its potency is limited, but it just might be enough. Do it. Save your brother. Maybe. Yay! I see the battle ended, as I expected. Yeah! You did it, Kokobusi! Your alchemy saved him. And we would not have prevailed without you, Keikami. We will bear our brother back to the ossuary. Pray, meet us there that we might properly express our gratitude. They're so cute. I love them. You need one more and they'd be like the 7 dwarfs, right? There's 6 of them. It's kind of funny. Let's get away from there. Let's get away from there as well. We are going to teleport back to Ulda before we get caught by a pile driver. Huh? Alright. Let's go to the Thaumaturge Guild. Ethernet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, guys. Hey, Kokobuki. How you feeling? Thank you, Keikami. After seeing refuge in the comforting shadows of the abyss for so long, I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which Thaumaturge is capable. The raw power and audacity of your magecraft has freed my brothers and me from our self-imposed cowardice. They're all laughing. Aww. He's cheering. I thought Thal himself had his fingers at my throat, but the sensation of hard-won supremacy is strangely satisfying. As for you, Kokobuski, you are our brother and our respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield. Keikami, you have exceeded all my expectations. In recognition of your outstanding growth as a thaumaturge, I shall impart to you one of the Guild's most closely guarded techniques. Mana Ward. It is a defensive weaving of energies that blunts the force of any attack made against you. Ooh. I am sure you can understand why we do not teach this secret to every stray hedge wizard who chooses to join our ranks. I do. Now that you have experienced the deadliest threats and the joy that comes with their obliteration, I am certain you are eager to explore just how deep you might descend into the chasm of thaumaturgy. May your struggles bring wisdom, and may your wisdom bring courage. I, for one, look forward to hearing of your future thaumaturgical endeavors. Awesome. Mana Ward. It creates a barrier, nullifies damage totaling up to 30%. Okay. We did not have anything in here that was useful, so we are going to grab the gold. Yes. Action learned. Mana Ward. All right. There we go. Taking the black. Can we take the black? Can we actually take the black? Let's do it. Let's take the black. Let's put Mana Ward up here. Ah, that's what it looks like. All right, cool. Yayaki has a need of a talented Thaumaturge. We get Mana Front, which restores our maximum MP, and then we get the soul of the Black Mage. Let's do it. Keikami, I've been waiting for you, and in a way. Please let me explain. Do you know Marasaja Pit? It's a prison here in Old Ah. In prison, a man will do almost anything to keep his mind occupied. Of late, one inmate claims to hear the voice of Nald Thal. No doubt he has lost his mind after serving 100 years of a life sentence. Oh, goodness. But he knew of you by name, Keikami, and maintains the traders demand you win a gem of Shatoto. Shatoto, and exchange it for his release. A farce, no doubt. I make it for nothing more than the maniacal ravings of a cell-crazed, sweaty-toothed madman. But I fear the only way to be sure is to free him of the pit. The prisoner's name is... Oh, goodness. Kukuruka? How about Kukuruka? Tataruka. Kukuruka Tataruka. That's actually kind of fun to say. And, as if his story were not proof enough of his lunacy, he also styles himself as a Black Mage. But such magic was lost to Eorzea centuries ago. Who does this senile charlatan think he will fool with such rubbish? Nevertheless, he has invoked the name of Nald Thal, and so the Order feels it unwise to ignore his words. Though I'm still no believer, you have come, as he said you would. So, let us get to the bottom of this, shall we? It may be that you are an agent of fate, or perhaps you're merely a crooked old man's accomplice. Great. In either case, I ask that you travel to Highbridge in eastern Thanaland. Seek out the Planar Fissure, a rift between this world and the next. Fell whatever beast might lurk there, and water the earth with their blood. According to our gallowed mummer, doing so will give rise to the gem of Shatoto. The gem is no more than a pretty stone oft mentioned in bedtime stories and the tales of fairies. We shall see if it truly exists. I shall await your findings here. Return to me when the deed is done. Let's do it. Let's go and investigate the fissure. Taking the black. Let's go. We're going to become a Black Mage, guys. This is exciting. We actually are going to get our level 30 Black Mage quest. We gotta head out of here. I'm excited. And here we go. So, yep, there it is. I see it. I see the fissure. Alright. Shall we do this? 3, 2, 1. see what this does. Our shield worked. Oh, here, let's do this too. It's a lot of interrupting us, man. Here we go, we'll get rid of one. Man, this is gonna be hard. Oh, there we go, we got it. Whew. I didn't think we were gonna. Oh no, we got another one. A deep void soul, another one. We got this one. Done. We get another one? Come on. We're ready now. Alright. Pour the blood into the plantar fissure. Here we go. Here. Use. Let's get this gem. Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge, hear me. Huh? Ooh, an Amalaja. Put up your weapon, friend. Kazag Cha means you no harm. Ah. Okay. So, you are the one of whom Quirquaruka's prophecy speaks. By your hand was the blood of these creatures spilt upon this earthen vein, was it not? Yeah. Then you have earned this gem of Shatoto. Take it. You will know what to do with it when the time comes. Okay. With this, my part is done. Farewell for now. It's our soul stone. We got our stone. Alright, let's go back to the Thaumaturge Guild. To Ul'dah. Oh, wait, nope. We'll do it. We're gonna remember today. Thaumaturge. Here we go. Let's see what Yayaki has to say. Well, you certainly smell as though you've been off spilling blood. But it will take more than a waft of foulness to convince me that you are an agent of divine will. I take it yours was an eventful journey? It was. Here you go. It is exactly as described in the tales. Could it truly be? The gem of Shatoto? Shatoto. 12 be good. I can feel the magic pulsing within it. The tales tell that only souls blessed by the grace of Nald'thal are entrusted with keeping of the gem. It is beyond mere coincidence. I must investigate further. And you must assist me, Keikami. This now involves you as much as any other. Still, I cannot shake my inner skeptic. If Kukuruka somehow made contact with the outside world, he may be manipulating adventurers such as yourself for ends yet unknown to us. I will call an emergency council of the order. Please wait here. Okay. We got ghosts. That will not be necessary. Look at this guy. It's almost like a VV, but not quite. Oh, no, not quite. Quirkaruka, what are you doing here? How have you escaped the pit? Watch your tongue, you insolent fool. Master has passed a century in meditation, communing with Nal Thal. You will address him with the proper respect. The Gallers of the Marasanja pit are very different from the heretics of your order. Suffice it to say, they had wisdom enough to listen. Must I remind you again? The will I speak is that of Nal Thal himself. The true criminal is he who ignores the words of a god. Beware, Kukuruka. The 12 seldom spare those who claim their voice. This murmur's farce will bring disaster to us all. The cause of the disaster to come will be in no words of mine, of that be sure. Nal Thal spoke unto me. By his own declaration, the seal on the Void Gate will be broken. Once thrown open, it can be closed once more by none but she who bears the gem of Shatoto. I speak of you, Keikami Heart. Me? The gem you hold is the mark of a mage of the black. With it in hand, you must now set forth to gather the keys needed to seal the Void Gate. So we need keys. All right. Wait, you can't. I mean, you don't have the right to. I can't just let this happen. Silence, you hollow-padded prig. Those who do not listen shall not be heard. You take for yourself the title of Thaumaturge, and so I will not suffer you to claim ignorance. You know as well as any of the existence of another world rife with shadow and monstrosity, the Void. You know as well as any of the existence of another world rife with shadow and monstrosity, called the Void. As the power of the Void waxes, the barrier between it and our own world wanes. Eventually, that barrier will falter, and the Void Gate will open. Once it has, only the black magic of Eld can reseal it. This is sacrilege. As one who now commands the forces of destruction, I bid you go forth, Black Mage. The gem of Shatoto is our sigil, the mark of the Magi devoted to the true dark art. In it, you already possess the first key required to see the Void Gate sealed. You have taken the black, but time is needed before the black takes you, before it permeates mind and body and colors every fiber of your being dark as pitch. Visit Milvaneth's Sacrarium, and there hear the words of Lalai. No! She did not look happy. Do not fear the power to destroy. Master it, and with it destroy that which would destroy you. This is kind of an interesting storyline. So we got to report to the lie at Miravilla's Sanctum. Ooh, that's over there. We're going to we'll go to the Miners Guild. Okay. To the Miners Guild. Ah, over here. I see, I see. There's Lalai. Here we go. This is who we're looking for. That person. Master is meditating in his chambers, for Nalthal always speaks, and Master must listen. He has entrusted me with guiding you on your path. But you must walk alone yet. Come again when the black has grown stronger within you. Alright. So we get a mana front and the soul of the Black Mage. That's complete. Black Mage unlocked. The gem of Shatoto abides within you. The next Black Mage quest is upon level 35. Got it. And let's equip our stone. So we now have, oh nope, maybe it's in our inventory. Here it is. We are officially a Black Mage. Transfer, please. Okay, and we got a new scepter, so we will equip that as well. I think that's all we can do right now. Guys, we did it. We made it to Black Mage. Oh, did we didn't upgrade our thing. Yes, please. Black Mage registered. We are right here. With that, I think we're going to call it an episode. Thank you so much for joining. If you made it this far, I think next time we will, well, not next episode, but our next Sidequest Special, we will finish up the Black Mage quest. Probably 35 to 50. That's the goal, at least. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Hope you're having a really great rest of your day. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, as it greatly helps out my channel. Hope to see you soon.